It'll be Patrick Curry, Nolan Walker, and Cade Borchard getting the start here up front for the Mavericks. Walker will lean in against Brady Gilmore, who's flanked by Alexander Doucette. And Brandon Hawkins, puck is down. Game 4 is underway. Sit back and enjoy this one. Should be an absolute dandy. Orange Army has waited a long time, nearly 3 weeks, since the Mavericks' last home playoff game. Brandon Hawkins saw that one swirl past his stick, kept in by Graves at the right point. Now down to Doucette, far corner. Doucette back to line for Graves, flings it towards the net wide. Hawkins tapped one out in front, and that one blocked aside by Ryan Jones. Swept back to the blue line. Held there by McCord across for Graves. His cross-ice pass ricochets right to Nolan Walker. He'll hand it off to Patrick Curry. Outlet pass just over the stick of Cade Borchard, as each team will manufacture their first line change of the game. 45 seconds gone. Craggs coming right through the blue paint. Nearly took it away from LaFontaine. Here's Marc-Olivier Duquette. He'll move it off for Schoomber. Now Walker on the march through center ice. He'll play it down right wing. Schoomber giving chase. Locks up in the corner with Prapavezis. Schoomber looking to dig it free. Battling there along with Jeremy McKenna. Kept alive by Duquette. Across the line now to McLaughlin. He's got 2 goals here in this series. In deeper for McKenna. And now the Walleye look to execute the breakout. Here's Craggs across center ice. He'll wind on in. Easy glove save by LaFontaine. He'll cover. Mavericks will get some fresh legs on the ice. 5.5 gone here in the first period. No score in game 4. Here's Duquette. He'll bank it around the cage for Jake McLaughlin. Steers up for Cade Borchard. Picked off by Grezik. Had it roll off his stick back to center. Play back ahead. Here's Messina marching in. Drop pass for Anderson and an easy glove save from LaFontaine as we get some exchanges here in the Mavericks crease.
It's good to see Jack LaFontaine just get out of here, and this situation is escalating pretty rapidly. You can see the referees pointing at someone to head to the box. I think it's going to be Jake McLaughlin who's going. I'm not sure if he's going to be going alone. Doesn't look like any of the Walleye have been ushered towards the penalty boxes, so this one might be another penalty kill here for the Mavericks.
You saw McLaughlin come in there towards the tail end, get a hold of Messina. Looks like he may have taken his helmet off, Sean. That may be what they are discussing right at center ice here. Yeah. But McLaughlin not happy about that call. Now Andreev will trickle it back in. A lead pass knocked down by Gresick. Left circle, delays, and a glove save made by LaFontaine on Chase Gresick. As he snuck in behind enemy lines, while LaFontaine there with the big glove save.
Just a fantastic little flash of the leather there. Absolutely earned it. When this guy's hot, he's hot. Looking forward to his performance for the rest of the day.
Giving chase now. Thrown back out in front by Hawkins. Here's Anderson straight away. Doucette a shot and a glove save by LaFontaine through some traffic as they'll get the whistle with 25.1 to go.
Man, his glove has had some eyeballs of its own 2 or 3 times so far throughout this first period. There's been some nice screens in front by the Walleye, and Jack LaFontaine has come up with a really nice glove save. When this guy's in a rhythm, he proves to be an incredibly tough goaltender to beat. Absolutely fantastic to see if you're a Mavericks fan.
Jack LaFontaine making his 6th appearance of the playoffs here tonight, coming in with a 9.50 save percentage and a 193 goals against. Kept alive by Anderson. Here's McPherson now behind the Maverick net. Stops up. Relays up near wing now to David Cotton. Cotton a lead pass just a hair ahead of Calvis. That's going to be an icing call on the Mavericks. 3:27 to go, Sean. Inches away from taking a 1-0 lead.
Well, you can see why the Orange Army thought this went in. You see Jake Jaremko, strong net drive like you mentioned. David Cotton shovels this one on the backhand. It doesn't go. It's a save by Lethman. He's got a tough angled shot. He tries to get it through here. What a glove by Lethman. And just look at this. His feet are below the goal line, and he puts it through the blue paint off the far post. And then it's Jack LaFontaine with another phenomenal save on the other end.
Doesn't get much closer than that for David Cotton, who's got goals in 3 straight home games. Nearly made it 4 right there. Another icing here on the Mavericks, 3:18 to go in the second period. What a net drive there by Jake Jaremko, who's got points in 3 straight home games. Points in 5 of his last 8. 5 playoff games at St. Mary's this year before coming over to the Mavericks. Jaremko, body down to the ice there by McCallion. Here's Wilms through center ice. Cross ice it comes for Anderson. Backup ice coming to the Mavericks. Here's Koski. Could be a jailbreak. Koski for a circle, and that one fought off by Lethman. Jaremko threw one back out in front. He had Cotton parked alone out in front. Here's Wilms. Motoring backup ice on left wing. Draw pass to Anderson. Delays. With it a shot. He put it wide on the stick side of LaFontaine. End to end they go. Far corner now for Calvis. Running to by Doucette. Lead pass here's Koski with Walker joining the rush. Koski threw one down low just out of the reach of Walker. Walker up the near boards. And away come the Walleye as they navigate through center ice. Let's go Mavericks, the chant. Hawkins out in front, tipped, and they score. Matt Anderson jumping up on the play as he was fed by Brandon Hawkins. And the Walleye able to break the ice with 6:54 to go here in regulation and take a 1-0 lead.
Man, feels like a heartbreaker, but fortunately there's still 7 minutes for the Mavericks to do something about this, and not a whole lot to this play. Just a nice tip by Anderson. You see Nate Konepke just got a bad body position, not able to really get into an area where he can tie up Anderson's stick, but like we mentioned, 7 minutes. You got to make some magic happen. You got to find a way to tie this game.
And they're forced to play from behind here with 6:40 to go in regulation. Loose puck here, a drive and a big save. LaFontaine on Cruz. Mark that one down.
It's proving to be incredibly tough to get the puck by either one of these guys. Maybe you need that strong physical net front presence, and that's exactly what this Jaremko line brings, and they're out there now.
Jaremko will lean in to try and win a crucial draw. It's controlled by the Walleye as Wilms won it back. Chopped at there by Sawchuk and out of the zone. Here's McPherson out fading back. He'll play it to Theo Calvis. He's got points in 2 of his last 3. Now David Cotton, lead pass. Koski tried to go skate to stick. Barrels in after it, and he finishes off Gabriel. And away come the Walleye. Could be a 3-on-2. Leading the charge is Wilms. Wilms pulls up, trying to drop it back. Now the Mavericks could have numbers up ice. It's a 3-on-1. Jailbreak for the Mavericks. Koski, high slot, gets it back, and a big save by Lethman. Koski centering pass. That one tip one. Rebound score! What do you know? It's the captain, Jake Jaremko, picking up the loose change out in front as the Mavericks tie the game at 1 with 5:30 to go in regulation.
Man, what a fantastic play by Justin McPherson at the defensive blue line. He springs this 3-on-1 chance and really just confuses everything. Nobody in the defensive zone picks up any of these guys, and it's the captain, like you mentioned, getting this puck right below the goal line, and before Lethman even knows where it is, it's in the back of the net, and that equalizer found.
Looking to find some room along the far board. Cycles down low. Cotton starting to head back the other way as this one's sky hooked back down ice into the KC zone to the last 10 seconds of regulation. Bank pass ahead. Chipped over the stick of McKenna. He'll race in after it. Golfed up the near boards by McCourt. Good pressure here from Andreev. 2 seconds and 1, and that will do it. And for the second time, the Mavericks, these playoffs will be headed to overtime. It'll be the 4th time for the Toledo Walleye.
Some tired legs out there for the Walleye. It's going to be the money line who comes out here for the Mavericks. Will they be able to take advantage? Tired legs after an icing, tired legs in overtime. A little bit of a double whammy. Nolan Walker, critical face-off draw here. It'll be Duquette and McLaughlin on the back end.
Like you said, Sean, can this line take advantage? Does Cade Borchard have another overtime winner in him? Curry right off the draw, taps it back. Duquette delays, shot, blocked down. Duquette will chase after. Now Borchard in further for Duquette. Walker threw it out in front. Rescued away there by McCourt. 5 minutes played here in the first overtime. Mavericks and Walleye tied at 1 in Game 4. Mavericks with a 2-1 series lead. Here's Doucette. Gliding back in, a shot missed. Came right back out in front. Took a funny bounce off a glass support from behind the net. This one's twisted back in by Gilmore. Gets it back left circle. Draw pass now to Hawkins out at the left point. Hawkins crisscrossing with Gabriel to the near side along wrister through traffic, knocked down. Another chance save, rebound, and it's blocked in front. My goodness. I believe that was McLaughlin who blocked that one down in front after the Walleye were swarming around the blue paint.
I think we're going to call for a penalty shot here, Joe.
Kansas City, number 27, 2 minutes for a delay of game.
Wow,
Looks like
they're
it's
calling Jake McLaughlin for a delay of game for sitting on this puck. You can see him pin it under his body. Wow, that's an interesting call there to make at this stage of the game.
Face off glove side of Jack LaFontaine, 8:41 to go in overtime. Ryan Jones, who has continued to log monster ice time here tonight for the Mavericks. Here's Jaremko with Koski in front. Koski wins it for the Mavericks in overtime to take a 3-1 series lead.
Oh man, listen to this crowd. They're going crazy. What a play. What a play by Jake Jaremko to find Kolkoski to set him up, and he's just got to beat Lethman, who can't make the push in time. As it's a strange play entering the zone, and the dogfight is over. Kolkoski puts him over the edge, and half the team is swarming Jack LaFontaine, the guy who absolutely got him to this point. What a win! What a win!
What a stick lift there by Jaremko, Sean.
Oh, that line, they played so good all night. You felt it ruin for them. What an unbelievable play by Jake Jaremko to set this up. And you can't leave Kolkoski alone like that. And Mavs country can breathe a little bit easier when they're done cheering. What a phenomenal win by this team.